Nothing but sit inside screens. Now the poison orb going to go up, and that's going to potentially give a lot more control over to Sentinels as the spike is planted.
Let's see how much ground they can get as like the springboard back in. ShahZaM does not care for it. He's leaning forward, catches the CT push from Mixwell as dapr looking towards that playback through from the T side, that flank that will be coming in. We saw it slowly building with a Vova over that side, but he's got support, he's got killers here as well. But Sentinels, boys, they're a little different. They just don't miss. This is clean. The only one to draw blood so far is a Vova. That's 2. But there's an army in the way. This isn't going to happen. 8 HP. The dream's dead. TenZ has got it. That's the first. Sentinels pick up where they left off. Most of us, if we're being reasonable, probably chose between maybe Gambit, if you're more of an EMEA fan, NA, looking at Sentinels here, and if you're a bit weird like me, I go 100 Thieves. But these boys are the real deal. And as you can see, so far 5 standing, and kyedae is your last one there. Not going to get any bonuses there at all.
You know, gained by D2 in terms of how these first 2 rounds have played out. I think actually Sentinels are going to look to obviously capitalize on this, on the SMGs here, maybe stack up for a full-on site here early on. G2 going to be called upon. And Sentinels closing the distance here. It's going to be really difficult. kyedae is down to 2 HP.
Yeah, this is good though. Nice aim from him, but now he's under severe scrutiny. He's going to be eventually found. Vova's got his back though, and this is good trading. dapr, great work. Big damage. Wants to pressure CT. Why not get in there? Get in their faces! Nuki, he's got it. And there's one back. On the Sentinel side is just unrelenting. Mixwell's going to have to deal with this as well now. TenZ on the other side. He knows what's around that corner, but he's got Nuki by his side, so it's not so bad just yet. Actually, even gets to back away. Lovely utility work, but does he dare double down? Nuki wants it, sticks around for it. This isn't bad, but this is still such a bloody battle as Sick wins that final fight, and now suddenly the site is open, ready for the taking of 3v2. They can just sit the time ticking so favorably towards Sentinels. Vova shows where he is now, pulls attention, but shows that he's also off it. Dips away, but that allows koler find a bit of space towards dapr, but bear in mind there is one player who is the safety net, but that is going to be zombs. Has to give away position, but he will get a Vova. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. As zombs.
Desperation to maybe create some pocket of safety on site to get a defuse through, but without the half at that point. This is the problem. The first time, like I said, Sentinel stacking 3 up here, so kind of Nuki coming across the road.
And you can already see those defensive lines are starting to build up around this site.
dapr, good awareness by kyedae, at least to the possibility. koler actually good for the trade. One weapon retrieved at least in mid, but how much more they can do in this round. Sentinels with a man advantage, and it's tough to break through here with 2 SMGs. koler can even get out of that smoke, actually. For a moment, glanced away, and actually koler finds one.
Yeah, but it's instantly traded. That's the beauty there of TenZ coming around, but it is going to be found again by Nuki, so there's a bit of a back and forth here, but Mixwell just ain't geared out for it as TenZ is... Glance to go, oh, that's okay. But think... outside that one game they played recently, it's all been relatively far in the past. This has not been a map that they sit on, so this is a gorgeous take. On your screen.
Slow down this push or try and regain some control. Actually, TenZ will find 2 there. TenZ and zombs fall.
Yeah, that's so well done by Nuki. Finally taking a little bit of, I guess, proactive play towards middle, even though he's been pretty much dictated to by that man. Even just the audio cue forced his hand earlier on, and now ShahZaM is not done yet. He still has to do some more, because dapr just got caught off trying to play up towards A. Can Shaz do something miraculous here? Knives out. It's time to go. Has to find the player just around that corner. He knows what he's got to do. And no, it's not worked out well. koler, lovely play there. Very calm and collected.
Formation on the defensive half.
They could overwhelm here so easily, though. Yeah, there it is. That's the problem. There it is, TenZ!
My word.
Welcome to NA Valorant, boys. It hits different out here. That's an op now gone. They've got the site to themselves. Keep in mind, Shaz was holding that rotation too. They're going to be so aware of where people are. Shaz can now get that spike plant. They're going to be getting the res back up. It's all 5 standing now against 3. And this is just panic stations galore. Oh, look at this play coming out. dapr is just a rock for this side. And you had no right getting this round, but it looks like it's theirs unless koler wants to clutch this one out. A 1v3 now presented. And he's got to get this done, but it ain't easy, and it's not going to happen. dapr and Sentinels. What a way to turn it around.
A mile, and that was just systematically breaking down the weaker sides of G2's defense, and TenZ in perfect position to punish kyedae there. It's just insane to watch that. And that's the thing, as soon as those weapons come through, even with the lockdown.
I love this. Look at it, look at it! I'm doing quite nicely at holding through here, but this time he's got Shaz working up with the op. Oh, this is bursty as well. Hold on, this is going to be real pacey. TenZ, man. Who needs any further flashes when you've got him and that Lear? Sick has his back, but it's over to isolate the first. Capitalized on the second, and it ain't over yet. G2 still holding strong, but ShahZaM is the only one to find success, and that's in middle. So now look what remains. ShahZaM and dapr. And if G2, if you fumble this one, you're going to be in the bin for it. But dappr's going to take the time to maybe investigate a little deeper. Say, Shaz, hold on, give me a sec. I'm going to work. Let me get some work done. Because keep in mind, I don't think keloqz is going to be considering this for a second or two. There's going to be that internal clock. Wow, he's actually already thinking about it. dapr. Yeah, well done, keloqz. Great decision making there. And G2.
Spawn, but at the point you're walking towards stairs, you got to think maybe there's a possibility they're tucked in there, trying to maintain this spike control. But just coming back to this keloqz point, we talk about the composition here, and the other day what we called into question was kind of that support system behind keloqz, right? How do we enable
something out this way? Maybe starting to read into this, but look who's around the corner. Mixwell, are you trying to find an angle on that? This is just pixels apart here. The spray, it's not beautiful, but it does find intended target. Shaz, though, this man's on a mission. Take down Heaven control. Can't quite get it that time, though. Nuki once again, steadfast, holds Heaven. They're already quite close here, G2, just around this corner. Sick and zombs. One back sight, one towards main. The first challenge. It falls, no trade. keloqz is going to go down. There's nothing more. It's Nuki. Great round from Nuki there. And
a lot invested into this round, though, considering TenZ has got the upgrade now. You got Nuki just with the showstopper, no main weapon, and he's going to get absolutely ripped apart there. ShahZaM finds the opener. Mixwell will trade it out. Sentinels look to pile on the pressure.
Yeah, they do. Mixwell isn't alone here. koler apparently had his back. What is Sentinels doing? How are they converting some of these rounds, potentially? There's 3 now left. Great work from zombs. We didn't expect the follow-up from Avova. Now a 3v2. Up in the hands of keloqz and Avova with the rifle. But the site is completely under wraps by Sentinels. Post-plant now. 2 rifles collected, put into the hands of TenZ. dapr, sick, all just fine. TenZ going to put himself as the tip of the spear to swing if needed. keloqz starts to maybe have a little look around, size foray into this. Avova just starting to lean through, and TenZ caught one. And now keloqz, yeah, run as much as you might. They're not going to let you leave. Sentinels! You are in danger, you are under threat, and you're dead. ShahZaM, he doesn't need to see you to find you. He puts him to bed. Kisses him goodnight and says, see you in the next half. But 3 now stand. koler, Nuki, Mixwell. Spike now planted. And they have the way to work back in. They have so little information on this side of the map as well, playing back in from that A side. ShahZaM happy to look towards Heaven as well. Look for that drop down from rafters. koler is up there. It's going to be sick. Gets the first optional follow-up. It's going to be TenZ supporting him. And now just old Nuki, and they know where he is, and they're going to start hunting him down. Nuki, though, denies for now. For time, High Pocket's starting to dwindle down. He's got 3 more to find. This feels almost impossible.
It is absolutely impossible here. Nuki has to find another one before the way in, but zombs
was very much in the lead, but now it's the turn of G2 to breathe the aggressors. And speaking of, keloqz, first man forward, joined by Nuki, takes out Sick, and it's quick. He's going to keep on going forward, and zombs, back of sight, somehow manhandles 2. The third, not too far for him. But the sight just precariously in control. keloqz, it wasn't pretty, but he gets the job done. That's 3 for him this round, and now a 3v2. dapr and ShahZaM. And Shaz has found a little bit of timing to this.
Got ahead of Avova.
Hold on. ShahZaM, if he can find this on his own, that spike plant now denied. Avova catches the rotation, and now the fight is going to be between ShahZaM and Avova. ShahZaM, you're a nasty, nasty player right now in the 1v1. keloqz has already found 3, and it's to save it. ShahZaM, just breaking hearts.
My God, completely exposed on site as he tries to get that spike plant.
This timing. Perfect. And I thought, well, Avova's got it. He's surely got the flank on the flank, but no. And then this fight, the tag, but Shaz is just that bit better. I think that was a let's go, baby.
It looked like it. I'm not a great lip reader.
No, but it's a classic. It's a classic. You need some results to have a rivalry, and right now at 9-4 after that pistol. Uphill time now. G2 just being put in the blender. Shaz wants to free farm. Get those knives coming out nice and early. And he's going to do it again. Flawless Prime Gaming. The top by Ramp, still with Spectres. This is the bonus. And it's already got a kill. That's lovely work from him. Couldn't convert on a second. That's a little bit out of reach, but already a trade effectively is not bad.
TenZ still posted, and Sentinels actually able to lean away from this now. dapr going to be called upon. I think maybe just spotting actually on that jump. He did actually, yeah. keloqz going to walk right through the snake by both of them, but Mixwell will close down the kill. They have control of B site now. Look how quickly the flank comes through though. koler still posted outside A main. No information here. He's effectively lost in this lurk right now. Sentinels could find a straight 3v3 if they're quick about this retake.
See it. TenZ quickly on it. Gets the tag, not the frag. Sick though, follows up well. That's over now gone. 3v2. And now a double stack towards that CT side is going to make it tricky for Shaz to find a clean entry. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Mixwell, good catch on that. Sick has got himself an upgrade here. So that's one. And kyedae is now on red alert. A little worried, but koler has got his back. There it is, G2. Keeping in this one. 10-5. Almost instantaneously, but dapr down a little ahead of the spike plant, so it's not too bad. 6 aim is sharp today. kyedae feels the brunt of it as we already have Nuki going walkabouts, but the problem is you got zombs ready and waiting. They're reading you like a book. They're about to close this chapter if you don't pick up the pace. Look at this. Sick just walks back in. This is my site.
Way.
Get out. 11-5.
Absolutely clinical from Sentinels. They allow.
ShahZaM. Oh, God, they line up. Don't make him just ring the bell. That's too easy. Frags, make it a third. He's putting on a show. Make it so easy. He looks so comfortable. And the last two, not really a threat right now.
Nuki's still bottom mid. Sheriff in hand. Paint's still available, but again, at this point, there's no real value in doing any damage to the economy of Sentinels. Spam comes through from ShahZaM. koler will find one, but don't expect Sentinels now to be over-peaking on this. Oh, he's just swap the barrel there. Yeah, another 3v.
Man.
The fourth for ShahZaM. Is he good for the ace? Little eco farm just to close things out.
There it is.
Whatever happens in these rounds, it's never looking like Sentinels aren't in control, right? They're able to peel back effectively. It's that 3 to 5 second window where they're able to just turn around and basically flip the round right back in their favor. That's on the back of, obviously, Sick falling in mid. There's no building pressure on the back of it. Cool. Just completely unfazed.
Oh, it just doesn't make you feel good, and that star is going to be making Shaz smile like the Cheshire Cat. Already 2 big stars. Zombs like, well, look, we'll let you have a nice couple of rounds. James feeling good. We're going to shut it down. Sentinels just flexing, flawlessly closing out.
Sick in position as well. Nuki on the other side here. We'll find ShahZaM and TenZ there also.
Yeah, this is potentially tradable on the A side, but we have to look towards the actual site hit that is starting to come on through. So this is going to be starting building up. TenZ has found Nuki, so there was that trade over towards A, but the spike is going to be going down on the other side. So that's now planted. kyedae, can he slip just behind enemy lines? No, but he can find a... Well, I thought it was a decent fight, but zombs is still fighting the good fight for Sentinels. It's a 3v3 post plant, and G2 aren't in bad spots here. Mixwell, koler, and Avova still standing, and Mixwell wants to retake that space towards that yellow. Maybe see if anyone's going to slip on through. We've seen enough. That's just a little too much shown. And Mixwell, this is the Mixwell you need to start seeing if you're a G2 fan. There he is. The land beast himself finally.
Eco, that was such a prominent issue on map 1. Again, yes, tick in the box. Pistol round 1, but again, expect Sentinels to come out swinging in this next round. Potentially go a little more aggressive than we'd expect.
Being slowly, does Nuki even consider this possibility? It doesn't look like he has. This looks like a murder scene. Oh, he's heard all the steps here. TenZ is in the prime position, sees one, actually falls away. Doesn't now say his welcome. Boombot comes in and koler.
It's a big trade.
Great trade in. This is a Mixwell is right up mid. Catching Sick, and now this is getting a bit of a problem. Shaz is on an island. The other 2 players for Sentinels are not here. But ShahZaM, ice cold, waiting patiently, and has to play this out to perfection. Can't do it. kyedae has got his number, and there it is. Site's now open for business, and this could be a huge round for G2 to convert here in the bonus.
dapr and zombs trying to get something done on the way back in. kyedae will actually fall. A little overzealous there, trying to
spike planted.
Hold on to control there, but koler trades it back out. Nuki follows up. Zombs will fall. G2 go 3 up.
Paim Sentinel's ability to take this deep space, which they're still vying for. Shaz, though, on the off, though, is going to be the difference maker. Going to get it, but there's a trade. No! Gets out with his life. TenZ still posted up in position. Tries to fall away off the back of the Lear and leaves dapr in a little bit of a corner. Nuki pries him out of it. G2 still on the move here. 4v4. How much more can they pressure this? Shaz on the backlines and TenZ. He's just waiting around this corner. Shaz is watching this, just eagle eyes from up above. TenZ gets aggressive! Rings the bell, binds 2, Nuki and Avova gone as Mixwell now a 1v4 beckoning, and it ain't happening. Sick with a good closer. Sentinels on the board.
a comfortable rate online. They know that they have this advantageous first peak, and ShahZaM gets himself into the position there to stop keloqz on the cross, even towards pipes.
Yeah.
Again, showstopper completely negated. Desperate for that trade, TenZ comes through with 2 crispy solo pushing right now.
Off angles and TenZ. Yeah,
too
sounds about right for a disaster. TenZ going to readjust now. Still pressure comes in. Nuki on the flyby. Going to put it down. It's still a 2v2 here. Keep in mind, koldamenta has his ult. Nuki, I mean, he's just got a gun and that's normally enough. He's been pulling off 1v2s, but look at this retake positioning from Sentinels. Right around the back, and actually dappr's quite far ahead here. He's made some good progress. And timing is everything. koldamenta hasn't considered it until now. dapr is right next to him, clears the right side. He's on the left. koldamenta holds him back as sick. The next step forward finds him, and now it's a 1v1. Nuki has been god tier over on this side of the map. But Sick's a bit of a legend himself. Taps the spike, falls away, looks for that pixel out of place, looks for Nuki, and Nuki finds him! This scoreline is starting to look real good for G2.
This rotation as well.
If they try and step across this, it's such a hard angle to clear. He could be getting away with being the guillotine in this. 3 players around this corner. That's 1. It's only 1. A second's difference in koldamenta may have gotten that kill, but he's quick. And now it's a 4v3. koldamenta, Nuki, and keloqz. They can catch some of these players, but you can see that intuition maybe making them question this, and there it is, already going to find the bigger. Nuki's now gone down. Do they expect a second? keloqz, good spray adjust, but the trades are so effective here for Sentinels. They've kept themselves in the right positions. And what does koldamenta get to do with this? Spikes deep in enemy territory, 6 seconds left. Have a little go for it, not going to happen. Well done to Sentinels, kept composure there, kept everything in check.
Let's see, Nuki going to send the paint shell across the back. keloqz getting very deep towards the server here. ShahZaM will fall, actually. dapr tagged up by that owl drone. Be a comfortable plant here. Not an awful lot, really, for Sentinels to get back in that. The recon bolt will find 2 tags.
Yeah, it was actually really well done, but bear in mind, the weaponry that came in with Sentinels was limited. TenZ still going to do some work, though. 35 HP he was on. Back on up, still sitting pretty now. A 1v3 beckons. It's not going to happen. koldamenta denies, and G2 starting to stride through this game. They've got some answers here. If he can catch the 2 players rotating, that'd be perfect. Let's see what Mixwell can do here, though. He has to catch this one. There it is. Great work from him. And now the other 3 from Sentinels are on an island, but it is 3, and one of them is TenZ. Might be one of the best in the world, just on the other side of this. And there he is waiting, dapr by his side. Guns locked and loaded, 10 seconds. It looks like G2 have run out of time, run out of options, and run out of players.
There.
He stuck behind this wall for the time being. G2 not going to wait on that to come down, actually. And zombs will find the spike carrier. keloqz unable to trade initially and will get revealed by the recon bolt, so has to back away. The spike in control of Sentinels right now.
That's the big one again, now more time. Last time the frag came in through middle so late. Oh, that's a bit uncomfortable. Maybe could have done more with that, and now he's feeling a little silly, but can he still make it work? Yeah, it looks good! Nuki does find dapr, but now it's just gonna be Nuki! Oh my word! 2 more though, Nuki. Do you still have it in ya? Rez comes in, he can't get it done. TenZ keeps Sentinels.
It's not pretty. Mixwell on the only rifle here.
Oh dear. Here we go, Nuki. Oh, Nuki! He's just leapt into the arms and he's got the frag onto Shaz. But where's the rest? There they are. keloqz picks up the pace just as Nuki left off. And it's a 4v3. dapr, Sick, and zombs are baffled. Scratching their head. Sick can't quite adjust the spray well enough on the second. And now 2 stand. dapr and zombs fired up, trying to get that wall down for a quick bit of vision. But no one falls foul instantly. zombs finds the first. keloqz. Oh, zombs is nasty right now. The 1v1. koldamenta, 8 bullets. zombs on the other side. koldamenta, he sees him, he gets him. It's G2 with a solid lead here. Spike, bring yourself towards the side.
Vova is straight down mid though. He's going to find this 1v1 with zombs, and actually zombs going to win it. That's a big one. keloqz actually going to try and follow up on this. You can see though, zombs still wise too. He finds a second now. All this control, G2 have to force their way onto site.
Yeah, and no one's letting that happen. Shaz is still looking for those angles, and it's Mixwell. 1v5, not gonna happen. A knife comes out.
Okay.
Can North America
knife kill in the pistol round?
That'll do
that, Lauren.
That'll
do it.
Yeah, that's the badge up. Oh.
zombs, again, great awareness to find that first. Just keep forcing the issue.
Cheeks. Timing. How is he alive? He's not for much longer. 24 HP, just about makes out, and they want to capitalize. Look at them, hounding him down straight in on that one. And the follow-up, TenZ just runs down kyedae 2. This is problems now for G2. This is where they're clutching at straws. You're not feeling it now. Rifles left by the side. Nuki, though, picks up the pace and the pieces as TenZ goes down, but the spike is planted.
3v3 Nuki up in top site here, but and zombs controlling B main and in a position actually to use these snake bites. The lineup set up, sick. Just needs to buy a little time here, a little bit of chip damage done, but the wall goes up. They're able to negate that straight away. Zombs finds one with a snake bite, ShahZaM finds the last. Sentinels convert the bonus too.
kyedae does have the op out in play, so that's something that could be different, and that is it.
Finds it there. The wall comes up actually on the outside of the tube, and kyedae will actually find it. Okay, sticks the res there. kyedae will respond over towards B. Will find ShahZaM.
So now they're going to have to fight basically back to the wall out of this. TenZ, how much space can you get them? Swing on it. Okay, that's not bad. Second dapr takes down the front line. This is no problem. kyedae doing what he can. But now it's a 2v3 anymore. TenZ is still working forward. This man will put the weight of the world on his shoulders for his side, but there's a player close by. Sees kyedae, expects a swing from kyedae. He reads him so well. TenZ is just going God mode. And now the 2v2. He's working out every single... Has he just read his position? But the timing is just off. Nuki does him by a second, and there it is. Safety found. And a sigh of relief as TenZ was about to tear him apart.
Comes through from kyedae, and he knows that the counter peak's coming through from kyedae. This opener, beautiful stuff here. I think zombs at sea has an idea that something's coming. Oh, what a fascinating round, but they nearly got it done. I think just a little misread from TenZ. I think that was potentially coming from a completely different angle there, so...
Right back in it, Shaz.
They're brute forcing.
Yeah, it looks like Mixwell, though, he was not really ready for that. It was a bit of a, I guess, a lazy-ish clear on it. It outdone and then some in response. You can see all the ults coming down, and they actually both connect in the end. kyedae did find Sick, even at the very last go of it, which actually gives the player advantage back over to G2.
Oh, no! Oh, kyedae and... tucked just behind serving. kyedae will find one there. Zombs will trade one out, but 4 HP, just a matter of time. Over comes through. It's a bit invested on site here. Sentinels looking to secure. Actually, Nuki wins a 1v1 with dapr on the flank here. ShahZaM, he's found a second, Lauren.
Nuki just straight up clotheslined him, and now a 5v3. This retake looks like it's got legs, but TenZ still stands, so I won't run him out just yet. And diving on in. Oh, out of nowhere, Sick just gets surprised. Just didn't expect kyedae. And now we're down to just TenZ, and he's fallen. It's going to be 11 on the board.
Tight there, but Nuki finding two insane kills on the flank to open up this retake.
Against the ults as well from Shaz. Oh.
Enemy remaining.
We got a game. We actually have a game.
We're getting closer and closer to a death slam there as well.
Yeah, it was getting there.
TenZ on a Guardian, Sick. That Spectre. kyedae there will open things up with the operator though. ShahZaM falls. kyedae tries to dip back in again for a second.
These peaks from kyedae, man, are dangerous. The navi feeling himself. You can see as to why. Just going to keep trying to be stylish on the 20 HP, and he's still going. That's 3. And more Beckham, but kyedae got his cross. He's got his buddy in arms, and kyedae finally falls, but the rest of G2 are right here as dapr left amongst the bodies of his teammates. So few options. Mixwell watching the back. kyedae, the first man forward. It's gonna be 12 now, 1 away from map 3. They dipped away for a while. This could be the resurgence, that's the start. kyedae's already getting off to a cracking beginning. Nuki to follow. This is looking like they're about to put a bow on it for at least this map and get ready for that third. Can imagine a better way to see these two giants clash, but there's still dapr, Sick, and TenZ. But A is just looking closed for business.
Absolutely, Mixwell again in a position. TenZ will actually find a response. Over though, they're in position. Look at that, kyedae with another 3-piece to close things out. G2, 13-8 on map 2 here, Lauren.
We're going all the way, all 3 maps. Reset history. We'll find out. For now, we're live into this one. And things are all going swimmingly so far, but back in the site, the first battle. kyedae's going to find one, but ShahZaM is right there, as is dapr. It's a 2-for-1 trade-out.
Oh, actually, straight away, G2 call an audible here. They're going to try and drift through garage towards C. koler can't get lost with that spike right now of over. Trying to find space elsewhere, guarantee this entry. A little bit of damage, actually, force zombs away, so G2 will be able to pick up control initially. Actually, koler hesitant to plant here, and look at this stack
so
up
good at
here.
this. Hold on, Avova really has his moments on this map. Oh, ShahZaM did the reload, but he did so much damage. But now just koler, a 1v2. Mixwell did find Shaz. Now koler, the timing, he's dead. TenZ on the swing. Sentinels start things off with the first round.
Convert the damage necessary to make sure, but again, what a flip here. kyedae finds the entry, Sentinels will spawn with 2. Again, just the timing on that reload. koler only had 2.
As much as he can. And there's TenZ. TenZ and this weapon, man, it really seems to suit well together. Falls instantaneously away, deeper angle now. Let's see if anyone's going to try and slip through. He's going to hear these steps. 2 coming his way, 2 through short. Another found. TenZ is farming. That's 3. How many more are you going to get? TenZ up and over? Go on, buddy. Yeah, why not? TenZ just flexing now.
2 now, called upon in their buy round. Don't want Sentinels to build up any buffer in these first rounds.
3.
Looks so easy. Now we'll have to see how G2 approach.
He does
bait
have
dapr in as well.
dapr, exactly. Just down in that pocket down below. Turns the flash a little early, but dapr's still just fine. Gets one on Nuki, can't follow up. Good trade for koler there, but the problem is ShahZaM's right here towards kyedae's. This is now a problem. It's not feeling so good. If over, outdone by ShahZaM, this is the bonus, so you're meant to be working towards. Mixwell can't do it either, and it's looking disastrous now.
Again, Sentinels just holding strong here. Of over actually spotted out on the way through. dapr and zombs called upon now, but again, Sick finds of over. G2 just not being given entry anywhere at all, Lauren. Sick now again. Facing down the last 2 members. We'll find the first skeletal trade, but not much else to get done. Zombs will clean things up.
They have drawn rotations. I mean, you can put a lot of faith in TenZ, though. He's still pretty solid with that off. But now Sick's going to lean on in. Going to actually get one as well. The spray doesn't quite connect for the second, but zombs has his back as well. Avova's now gone. kyedae's looking a little isolated on the side. He needs some support here. He only gets the trade in the end. It's a 4v2. These trades are so effective for Sentinels.
As well, the ability to pause and allow Sick to come through and just bait out that first engagement.
Look how deep these rotations are, man. There's no risks.
Especially with dapr's utility still in position here. Give away exactly what's about to happen. There you go, Mixwell will actually hop into the first. Nuki will remove the second.
30 seconds left.
Actually, Hunter Fury comes through. dapr will find a kill anyway, but Nuki called upon now, and
they've been struggling to deal with the TenZ ShahZaM combo over towards the side of the map, and maybe some more of that to come, but maybe overwhelmed. Who knows? Maybe not.
My word.
TenZ brings it down on him, just the guillotine slicing through. Shaz by his side, and now a new position adopted. Double stack towards long as well. They still have so many players always in the right place. TenZ a second away, but Shaz is right there. Puts his life on the line, and it's another round. 6-0.
Problem being, they're going to come through garage. All of C-Long control is in favor of Sentinels.
Okay, dapr, how much have you got here, though? You've got a lot of pressure coming your way. Outdone eventually, but here's the next layer. Sick, holding long. That's a dirty angle to try and clear. It's so nasty. And now his zombs on the swing through on CT. He does get traded out on, but the numbers are still so favorable to Sentinels. A 3v2. Nuki and Avova. Now looking for that next step. Avova can be good here, but that player on logs is just in the most unreadable position. There it is. Shaz just breaks the back of any hope that G2 are trying to build here. And Nuki, he's done for. Sentinels are putting on a show. And the question, how far can they take this? For now, they take themselves towards B. dapr on the other side, sitting towards the connector on the A side, but it's Sick. Takes himself forward. The spree's a little bit fruity, a little wild, but it's just fine in the end. And again, there is still no hope. There is still no way in. There's no way out. It's just Avova left on his lonesome. A 1v4, a miracle round at this point.
Whether or not Sentinels will even give him one. Nope, Sick slapped Avova down. His 4th on the round. This is looking pretty terrible for G2.
It is. Another shot at it, another bite to the cherry. kyedae's. Actually, here shows Nuki's towards dapr that time. Here comes everyone else though. Sick straight on it. Life on the line. The spray good get on the first, and they're just working away at G2 as they try and step towards the site. Arez comes out slowly but surely. Those zombs now flashed up. Has a problem with this one. It's Mixwell to capitalize as well towards CT. Finally, G2 making some work out of it. One on the board. Two players working forward, one still towards Garage. Maybe looking to exploit that rotation would be Nuki. But zombs is there now to back up dapr. And Shaz did find Nuki, so that lurk's now removed. keloqz and the boys on C feeling a little silly here, not able to make the connection they wanted. keloqz is doing the best he can, but I don't think it's going to be enough. No, it's not. And koldamenta a little late to the party, but going to take down two. Maybe a little overzealous on the peaks, and some curious positioning from TenZ. Still on the backside and middle, just not going to expect it, are you? And tucked in the corner, it's going to be sick, and it's going to be another for Sentinels. This, maybe they're human, maybe this is the time to strike. Maybe not, it's 9-1. Up and over, kyedae! Just swats him out the air! TenZ is so just nasty with everything he does. He's still aggressing. He's knocking down Sewer, falls away just to get out of the eyes of that dog, and now can re-aggress on it. But fixed on the flank, he's in the spawn! They're making it hurt now, just a chokehold on G2, sending him back. This is all but over, Sentinels.
Out of my way.
Staring down the back. This is so good. TenZ doesn't even wait for the audio cue there. He's already posted. There's not even like a reactionary shot. It's like, Blade Storm was available. Somebody sit C-long with me. I'm holding the angle above. It just... Oh my god.
And the play from Sick. And look at the spam. Shaz. Oh, Sick still going. There's no rest. There's no room for air. This shouldn't be allowed on Twitch.
No, this is absolutely relentless. Finally, the lockdown going to be invested here. And Avova actually will find ShahZaM. I don't think Sentinel's too bothered about the outcome of this round in particular. Zombs creep towards the G2 spawn. Actually coming back in here. dapr going to find Nuki. Over on the other side of this wall. We'll find another kill. keloqz actually flanking on the backside, but zombs still alive and kicking. Finds a spike, finds a second. keloqz will fall. Mixwell, 17 HP in a 1v2.
14 seconds. Clock beginning to rot. Mixwell turns the corner. Zombs is there. This is Sentinels sending more than a met.
Avova's got himself all the way to the bottom of C-long. He's going to hear this information, should pull the rotation from G2, see if he can find anything on the way in.
Oh.
Actually, the trigger discipline is perfect here.
How long does he hold this? Till right about then. Pulls the trigger on TenZ, but now he knows there's another... Wait, what?
He was in astral form. He didn't hear
no
it at all.
Idea. Absolutely clueless, and this gets spun on its head. Avova maybe being the lifeline, at least for a couple more rounds. dapr, though, first step in, and it's a good one. 40 more seconds to play with. He's got time. He's about to have a spike as well. Push, but no.
Still going to find a 1v1.
Right, he is finding that 1v1. Now he's being encroached on by Avova, who's the absolute difference maker, and timing's everything. dapr now needs to turn, and Avova saved it. He's given them just...
Sick decides to push on through ShahZaM. Red alert here, just in case keloqz comes through. Sick actually going to note the alarm bot here. Actually going to smoke it off, so...
Interesting.
Maybe have to slip through. This is huge, actually.
Now, luckily for G2, Avova is very, very sharp in this. Mixwell's got his back, and the calls are being made. There it is, for stand. And then take another step. And keloqz going to try and sit in on that close angle on that wall side. Mixwell drawing attention towards heaven, but this is now where it gets problematic. Mixwell's gone down, so keloqz is all alone.
TenZ is going to find it as soon as the smokes drop. Nuki now makes his way up towards heaven. Sentinel still will pause for a moment, just in case G2 consider trying anything to stop that spike going down. A 4v3 here for Sentinels in the post plant. See if G2 can fight back in.
There's the pop flash, here's the push. And TenZ is just something else. The man is just built different. Look at him. Gets him to 12.
From TenZ and Sick.
There's no way to stop him now. TenZ is right on the side. He's going to take down Avova and look for the follow-up, but no one dares walk towards him at this point. He is just truly intimidating here. Now the spike can be ferried across.
G2 actually get ahead of the curve a little bit. A big flash comes through, but Mixwell unable to find anything. koldamenta will find zombs. Seeker's invested. and Sick will find kills respectively. keloqz again responds. G2 actually a 3v2.
Yeah, but if Sick and TenZ are alive, I'm still not writing off keloqz with a banger towards TenZ. Now Sick, what you got for us? One flash, he swings it early. keloqz still holds. G2.
Onto a site with dapr. Again, look at this crossfire though. Mixwell's giving it up, but they are anticipating that exact threat. Nuki will find 2 more, his 3rd on the round. Zombs will respond, but a 4v2 for G2. Okay, make that a 2v2.
Okay, this is not how it happened, surely. From a 4v2 to a 2v2. And the last of Shaz and zombs this time. Looking like A's the area they're going to be heading towards. Spike in the hands of Shaz. Heading on over. kyedae and Avova on the other side.
Avova might have even been heard there.
Oh, look at this. Just a slice, just a portion. Flash comes in. And actually they're pushing it. kyedae good for 1. Now does Avova get... Yeah, Shaz knows exactly... Okay.
The read from both.
Instigating ultimate kyedae now. Starting to feel things out here. Spots out at least 1. That's Sick now noted. You can see the creep up on long as well. keloqz better be locked and loaded. kyedae good for 1. Spots out another. Flash comes in. Smoke goes down. Zombs though. Great work towards kyedae. That's now a problem for keloqz.
The neural theft will be popped and the information revealed, but Sentinels look to force their way through.
Timing.
1 for 1 actually. Nuki will find another one in response to the Hunter's Fury popped. Zombs now, let's get through. The lockdown will be removed. The back of that. And look at that, Nuki and Mixwell combine. G2 post.
Same sort of work leading in through from Garage. You're going to have, I think it's going to be Nuki at the back, watching the pusher in case there is pressure here, but TenZ has actually garnered some space. Spots out 1, that's ambitious, and Mixwell this time does get the better of him. Good follow-up. And there it is, it's Prime Gaming Flawless. We're at a G2. They are now starting to off compared to him running rampant in the first.
Yeah, which is interesting. Again, you quite often see Sentinels just throw TenZ and Sick into the mix, and more often than not, they're able to find entries. They're able to find... keloqz now posted, but they run it back.
This is...
see what he can get done.
Yeah, lovely utility work so far. Going to at least hinder some of that approach through Garage. Forces him to look towards that B site. That's a problem. kyedae, Nuki, it's all falling to pieces. Sentinels tearing away that just a dash of hope that they had, and now it's down to Avova on keloqz. They know Avova's back here. He's been here every round. He's now surrounded. 1, 2, 3. It's just going to be Sick to shut him down as keloqz prevented the impossible before. This time, Sick. I couldn't imagine a better player to close it down, and in flawless fashion.
Again, eventually...